guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mindy, this is See Mindy Mom, and today I'm shooting for you guys just a good old-fashioned what I eat in a day to lose weight. Spoiler alert, it is just regular food, so stay tuned. Okay, you guys, it's Tuesday. It's a beautiful fall day. We started out in the 40s. It's going to be in the upper 60s. We got a little wind going. The trees are turning. I'm feeling good. I'm sitting in the parking lot at work about to go in. Had a doctor's appointment this morning, so picked up some lunch on my way. And I'll show you what that is here in just a second. I am on day 2 of a 10-day challenge. I told you guys that I'm going to do 2 10-day challenges in October. I've already filmed one of those. You can check that out on my channel. And I have been filming the first 5 days and then the second 5 days and then a finale. I decided this time just to do a what I eat in a day video right now during the first 5 days, and maybe I'll still film the second 5 days later and show you what I'm eating. But for now, I just wanted to film a regular what I eat in a day video, but I am doing that challenge. I am not doing any kind of exercise or movement goals. If you're new to this, when I do a 10-day challenge, it's just when I commit for just 10 days to 1 or 2 healthy habits. I don't overwhelm myself with a whole bunch of drastic changes. I just pick 1 or 2 areas that are accessible to me. This time I'm just focused on nutrition, which I think is really important. And the times whenever I've not stressed myself out with trying to add exercise and I've just focused on the nutrition, that's when I've been the most successful with seeing the scale go down. So maybe that's just me, but really it's mostly about the food, I think, when it comes to weight loss. I am just trying to stick to my caloric goal of 1,700 calories a day, which is a deficit for me. And a lot of people, I think, are surprised by that because we're wired to think that we have to go as low as we possibly can with our calories or only eat certain foods or certain times of the day. And I don't necessarily think that that's true anymore. And I think that sometimes making drastic changes is what leads to that yo-yo dieting and going up and down and up and down and up and down on the scale. And at least for me, that's not good for me. So I'm okay with just eating enough calories to just kind of slightly dip into a deficit and see my weight go down. If you want to know how I figured all that out, I'll just link the video up here where I talked about my maintenance calories and my deficit calories and how I determined that, and you can go and check out all that stuff. So all that's to say, my goal today is just 1,700 calories a day. Track it into my tracker, and beyond that, I don't really have necessarily any rules. Generally speaking, the stuff that I'm eating, it's available in just regular grocery stores. It's stuff you would find in just about everybody's kitchen. I don't have any special ordered tea or bagels or cakes or buns or anything like that. The only thing I would say that I eat on a consistent basis that I have to order are Built Bars, and I feel like everybody's eating those, so they're not really that special. But other than that, it's just stuff I buy in my grocery stores, and I shop at Walmart, Aldi, Target, Sprouts, you know, places like that that a lot of people have around the country. All I'm trying to say is that the food I eat, I think, is just kind of pretty standard food. And I also have a family that I have to feed, right? I've got 3 children, and I don't want to cook multiple meals and multiple dinners every night. So not only does what I need to eat need to fit my nutritional goals, it needs to be something that's tasty and nutritional for them as well. So anywho, on to the food. Today, I've just had some butter coffee. You guys know how I love my butter coffee. And I especially love it because some mornings I wake up and I'm just not that hungry. And if I want to eat breakfast, I eat breakfast if I'm hungry. But if I'm not hungry, I don't really force it, especially since there's going to be plenty of opportunity to eat for the rest of the day. This was one of those mornings, but I did have a doctor's appointment, so I didn't really want to go run around town on an empty stomach. And that's where that butter coffee, I think, comes in really handy for me on mornings like that. I make it by just brewing a cup of coffee with half a tablespoon of butter. I like the grass-fed Kerrygold butter. I've been using the Aldi brand on that. I like the taste of it, not just that it's grass-fed. A little bit of sweetener, and then 2 tablespoons of half and half, just regular plain half and half, that I measure out on my scale usually, and then I put it in my blender and mix it up and pour it in my coffee cup, and it's creamy and rich and delicious, and those few grams of protein and fat not only make it taste good, but they kind of tide me over if I'm not really wanting a big breakfast. And then on my way to work, I ran through the McDonald's drive-thru. Yes, I do still eat fast food occasionally, and I think that there are some good options if you are trying to eat healthier or lose a little weight. I think I made a video about that last year, and if I can find it, I'll link it up here too, and you can check out some of my favorite fast food options whenever you're trying to lose weight. But I got my favorite thing from McDonald's, which is the Southwest Grilled Chicken Salad. It's really delicious. It's got grilled chicken on a bed of greens. It's got some corn and black beans. It's got some tortilla strips and a little bit of cheese. I always just get the Newman's Own Southwest dressing. but I only use half of this dressing. The salad is 290 calories. I think it's either 5 or 6 Smart Points. The dressing for the whole packet, I think, is 4 points, but I only ever used half of it, which would be 2, and it's 110 calories or 55 calories for half a packet. But that's what I'm going to have for lunch. That's what I've had so far. And I'll take you guys along with me and show you the rest of the stuff I'm eating today. On my way over to pick up the kids, and I just wanted to hop on here real fast and say something about my video that went up Monday. It's funny because I don't have a lot of views on that video, but I have a ton of comments. By a lot, I mean I don't have as many as I would normally have for other types of videos, but it's got a whole lot of comments. So the people who are watching it, you know, are interested or have an opinion, and everybody's been great. It's been a good discussion. But I did want to say, several of you have made some really good points, and you've even pointed out some stuff that I have come to find out in doing my research. One of the things is that I am actually more concerned with the quality of our meat and dairy, mine and my family's, than I am with our produce. That I will still probably try to find some organic produce of a few things that tend to be like the really big offenders when it comes to pesticides and chemicals. And I do know also that organic does not mean that it's not sprayed with some pesticides. It just means that some of the chemicals, they use or pesticides they use have to be organic and approved in order to get that USDA organic stamp on it. But I am mostly concerned with the quality of our meat and dairy, and I actually think grass-fed dairy and grass-fed beef tastes better. I've bought it before in the past. I think it tastes better, and so that's one of the big reasons too why I'm thinking about changing. And it's become more accessible. So many places now are carrying it, and there's some things that are really decently priced. Even my Walmart and even Aldi have some good, like organic, high quality products, even meat and dairy products. So that's one of the reasons why I'm looking into it. But I thought I'd just hop on here and say I've been really interested in all the comments, and it sounds like, you know, there's a lot of people who are like me and don't really know what to think because there's so much information on both sides of the spectrum, but we'll see. Hey you guys, I have kind of a hefty snack today, but I haven't had a lot to eat today, so that's okay. I'm having an apple, and I'm having 1 ounce or 1 serving of veggie straws. And then I'm having 1 ounce or 1 serving of this vintage Irish cheddar cheese from Grass-Fed Cows. I was so excited to see this at Aldi. It's their brand, house brand. But it is similar to the Kerrygold Dubliner cheese that I absolutely love, but it's half the price. So that's going to be my snack for today. Oh, and the veggie straws are about 130 calories, and the cheese about 115 calories, and the apple about 80 calories. Again, a little bit more than I would normally have for a snack, but I have the room for it today, and I'm kind of hungry. So I will eat this while I'm running the mom shuttle this afternoon. Dinner tonight is some old-fashioned goulash. I made this a few weeks ago in my grocery haul and what's for dinner video, and I made it again this week because we liked it so much. So I'll leave the recipe in the description box, and you'll see it again in the what's for dinner video, along with my grocery haul that will come out next week. And I actually upped my portion size. This portion is about 450 calories, and then I put 1 serving of shredded mozzarella cheese in it for 80 calories. And because I had a lot of calories left for the end of the day, whenever I plugged everything into my calculator, even given a few hundred calories for a little treat later on. So I went ahead and upped my portion size. And I've got some strawberries to go along here with it, and it's going to be yummy. Hey guys, just wrapping it up for tonight. And after dinner, I had one of these little Reese's pumpkin things. I guess that was the last one, but it was not a Take 5. It was just like a regular mini Reese's pumpkin. Those are 85 calories or 90 or something. It's 85 or 90. But even after I have tracked all of that and everything else I've eaten for the day, I still have like 270 calories or something left, which normally I do not have that problem. Normally I do not have the problem of not eating to my caloric goal. Normally I'm using every single calorie that I have, but last night I didn't quite eat to 1700 either, and I decided that I would bank those calories for a couple of days from now whenever my husband and I are going out, so I can have like an extra glass of wine or something like that. But now I'm going to go ahead and use these calories, and I'm just going to make some cinnamon toast. I was really craving something sweet, but we don't really have like any ice cream. I mean, we have like some candy and some Halloween treats and stuff in the house, but I'm just not really feeling that. So I just have 2 pieces of toast, and I'm just going to put about half a tablespoon of butter and a couple of teaspoons of sugar and cinnamon on them, and that will use up my calories for the day. So not the best thing or the healthiest thing. I feel like I'm always saying that, but it's just what I have on hand and what sounds good, and I have the calories for it. And looking back over my tracker, I still got some good sources of protein. I still got fruits and vegetables in today. I drank a bunch of water. So I did pretty well, but I even went back through and double checked my tracker and make sure I put everything in. But really, that's when, you know, I did not eat breakfast, and I still had a pretty light lunch. I just had my coffee for breakfast, and then I just had that salad for lunch. So I think that's probably where I normally would have spent more calories. So perhaps you should do that instead of doing what I did today. But that's real life. And I said, this is my real life, and this is what I really eat. And I feel like it's just pretty common stuff that people would have on hand. And if I eat at this caloric level for, you know, a certain number of days, I usually see the scale go down. So that's what I have for you guys. I'm going to start uploading this stuff into my computer and get this edited so I can put it up tomorrow, and I'll check in with you guys again very soon. Day 2 of my 10-day challenge for the end of October is pretty much in the books. Bye.